Chris Newsom to initiate this one. 14 seconds on the shot clock here for Meralco. Raymond Almazan. There's one to Fajardo. Quinto. Now to Banquero. Banquero up top. Gets a pick from Hodge. Go to Hodge again. Working on Motao Dua. That's a tough shot, but he makes it anyway!
Wow. That's not something you would expect coming from Cliff Hodge.
Well,
you step back.
Well, you see the sign. Meralco believe there is no more Game 7. And they are 2:30 away from what could be their first championship. But Simon Enciso with a big triple keeps San Miguel alive.
First points of the game here coming from Simon Enciso. Cold-blooded.
Shooter shoot. And Simon Enciso fancies himself a shooter. Chris Newsom, they're taking their time. Attacking at the 7-second mark of the shot clock. Newsom has to shoot. Newsom, no good then, but they get the ball back.
Story of this game. Another opportunity here for Meralco. And Chris Newsom will milk the clock once again.
Newsom will try again. They go to Nunu, and Nunu scores!
You just can't give too much second chance opportunities here if you're the Beermen.
It has been a struggle for Chris Newsom in this game, but even with his poor shooting night, they go to him in the clutch moments. Chris Newsom with a big 2 to push the lead back to 6, 77-71, and 1:43 left in this contest. And we could be 1-4-3 away from Meralco's first ever title. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Walang pake sa maaarte, tuloy lang at kampante. Ginto lang ang diskarte, bumubulusok, umuusok, tumutusok, at tagos sa bawat sulok. Mabangis kumiginang, ang lahat nahihibang, nagliliyap, nagniningning, parang pinagtakbong hilig. Papatupunan, merong kamunan, laban yung laban sa bayanan, isang bansa, isang bansa. Alam mo to lang, di matalalaan.
Welcome back to the Big Dome. Meralco leads 77-71 against the San Miguel Beermen, giants of the Philippine Cup. Let's take a look at the 2016 Governor's Cup Finals. The first appearance of Justin Brownlee, where the Bolts lost to Barangay Ginebra in Game 6. And Chris Newsom there holding up the runners-up trophy. 2017, they pushed to a Game 7, but unfortunately fell short again. 2019, another bridesmaid finish. 2021, another one, all against Barangay Ginebra, all in the Governor's Cup. But could this be different? In their very first appearance in the Philippine Cup Finals, they could take down one of the giants of the tournament, one of the giants of the competition, the San Miguel Beermen.
And they have taken control of this series from game number 1. They have never trailed. And now, 1:43 away. Of course, a lot of time. Only a 6-point game. And you are playing the mighty San Miguel Beermen.
It's just a 2-possession ball game. 1:43 left. Marshall Laster has it up top. Waits for the pick from Junmar Fajardo. Quinto trying to stay with him. Marshall Laster goes inside. No good there. And the ball goes to the Meralco Bolts. Banquero has it.
And that's a shot Marshall makes.
And Quinto will slow things down.
Good job there by Quinto. I was going to say nothing. That's great execution. Marshall getting an open floater.
Not clear yet. The Meralco Bolts smell it. But San Miguel will do whatever they could to get in the way. Simon Enciso. Oh, the ball falls back to Meralco.
Gonna get a rebound. All game long.
And the crowd is expectant here at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Chris Newsom pulls up for 3. No good. San Miguel need a basket. They never led this entire game. And now Simon Enciso has it. Junmar Fajardo Back to Simon and Ciso. 10 seconds on the shot clock here. Simon drives inside and scores a much needed 2. 10-second difference between shot and game clock. They need a foul. Coach George is asking for it, and it came too late.
And not the right guy to foul here. The last guy you want to foul here is Chris Newsom. Hodge, he had the ball for a while, and that was the right guy to foul. But you're seeing a San Miguel team that's tired and a bit defeated already here.
77-73. Chris Newsom has been there through every single loss in the finals for the Meralco Bolts. And here he is on the cusp of the first ever franchise championship of the Meralco Bolts.
Can't take anything for granted here if you're Chris. You have to make your free throws to seal this game.
78-73, still a 2-possession ball game. 29.5 left in this one. And Coach George Gallant calls for time to try and engineer a miracle. We'll be right back, don't go away.
It takes a lot of trials sa finals. Parang masakit yun, but we relish it. It's a learning thing for us. You know, you grow from that. You can take it and ano. But our guys have been so relentless in that. Those things kind of make you have a chip on your shoulder. We've had 4 finals. We've had 15 semifinals in the last 10 years. Other teams, they wait 5 years for 1 semis. That would be good. But right now, that finals sa akin is nothing. Nobody remembers second place. You've got to win one to gain the respect.
Coach Luigi Trillo said it. You don't remember second place. But I'll also argue, you'll never forget your first. And for the Meralco Bolts, they are 29.5 seconds away from their first. Take a look at the names. Newsom, Hodge, Karam, Quinto, Banquero. None of them with a championship. All of them have been so close, yet so far they've encountered so many semifinals battles that they have gone over the hump, but then always fell short in the end. Could this be their moment? Junmar Fajardo working on Hodge, goes straight inside for an easy 2. Don't look now, coach. It's just a 3-point game.
Good play there.
Cliff Hodge has
That's
it
the
now.
guy fouled.
And they can't foul. Oh, but a turnover here. Trollano pulls up for 3. Short. Trollano has it again. Now Simon and Ciso swing it out to Marshall Lassiter. Marshall pulls up. No good there. But the ball stays. And it goes out of bounds for review. What a ball game.
I thought San Miguel had a layup there, but they opted to take that 3. With still a lot of time, I would have gone for that layup and attacked the basket that time.
Well, did we not say Meralco weren't in the clear just yet?
And it's San Miguel ball.
The ball will stay with San Miguel. And I believe they'll sue for time.
Yes, they will. They have a chance here to send this game into overtime. Last touch will be on Bong Quinto.
Don't look now, coach.
Wow.
I remember a certain game 6 wherein there was a last-second 3-point shot that went against the Meralco Bolts in a final. Not quite the stakes here.
But this has been a Meralco pace, a Meralco type of game. Only 75 points for San Miguel. This is really how Meralco planned it to be. Now they just need one more stop to get their first championship, and it all boils down to this next play.
One stop away from glory. One stop away from a championship. Take a look at the final series summary so far. And Meralco have actually outscored the San Miguel Beermen by 4. Average win margin is 5.2. It has been an incredible matchup. And you take a look at the times tied 43. If you're San Miguel, you're hoping that it becomes 44 at the end of this possession.
A lot of options here for Coach George Gallen. Of course, CJ Perez is there. Marshall Lassiter, the primary option here for a possible game-tying three-pointer.
5.7 is a long time, Coach. And 3 of 25 from beyond the arc. They won't matter. They won't mind the percentage. They just need one more three.
I'm surprised that Tautua is checking in here for Toliano. They would need another three-point shooter, but they still have two big men here on the floor.
Who do they turn to here? Oh, they need to let it go. They go to Junmar Fajardo. Junmar pulls up for three. Oh! Junmar Fajardo gets the biggest three of the day!
Unbelievable!
The man you least expect!
Meralco just played great defense all the way, denying Lassiter, denying Perez. They had to give it to Junmar, and Junmar hits a long three.
Of all the people to hit the biggest three of the night, Junmar Fajardo, the Kraken, comes up with a big game-tying three.
Look at that. Junmar Fajardo. Nothing but net.
We can call him a stretch big, Coach. Junmar Fajardo. Wow!
And that was challenged by Chris Newsom. But Fajardo showing why he is the best player of the conference, why he is a 7-time MVP.
And Junmar Fajardo, what a shot! Arguably one of the biggest shots he's hit in his career, but of course, they'll need to get the stop here. 3.3 seconds left here, Coach. Meralco could still win this.
Remember that San Miguel is over the limit, so they cannot foul here. But with Meralco, you gotta go here to Chris Newsom or Alain Maliksi. Those are the two guys I would want to see catch the ball here and maybe turn around and make a play. Fajardo, 21, 12, and 5. Not the same numbers as game number 5, but he hit the biggest shot maybe of his life.
1 of 1 from beyond the arc, and that's all they needed. But let's reset here, Coach, because Meralco, they need just 1 point. And they have a chance to win it with the final shot. A lot of heroes here, potentially, for the Meralco Bolts. Who do they turn to? We'll find out soon enough.
Toliano will check in here for Chris Ross. Now the matchup I want here is Newsom because he can take a jumper over the defense of Enciso or maybe Maliksi.
Here we go. Banquero to Newsom. Newsom with a shot. And Newsom scores! Newsom answers back!
No more timeout for San Miguel. So they have to inbound from the backcourt. What are they? Oh, they have a 30. They have a 30.
30-second timeout for the San Miguel Beermen. 1.3 left. Big shot answered by another big shot.
That's where you want to go. Chris Newsom, because of his high jumper, he can take the shot off his defender. Look at this play. Excellent play coming from Coach Luigi Trillo. That was challenged by Toliano, but that will not bother Chris Newsom because of the height of his jump. That's and the slight fadeaway, but that's the way he shoots.
This goes to show the trust they have of Chris Newsom. He is shooting 23% from the field, 4 of 12 with that shot, and yet they still go to him. He has been a leader for this Meralco Bolts side.
Now you can have a quick steal play here for Junmar Fajardo for him to try to get the ball inside the paint here with 1.3 to go.
Now the onus is on the San Miguel Beermen again. Meralco need a stop to secure their first ever title. San Miguel need to score to force a game number 7. Everything on the line with 1.3 left here in the fourth quarter at the Big Dome. Buckle up, folks. Here we go. Simon and Cecil to inbound here for the San Miguel Beermen. They turn to Junmar. Junmar needs to shoot, and Junmar doesn't get it, and Meralco win their first ever franchise title. Bridesmaids no more. The Meralco Bolts are champions in the PBA. The Meralco Bolts take down Giants, coach, and what an achievement.
And what a way to do it. We all talk about what Chris Newsom has done in his career. The only thing missing probably is a PBA championship. He was struggling all game long, but when they needed him, he delivered, hit a jumper to put the lead to 6 points, and when Junmar made that miracle 3, Chris responded by hitting the game winner. The championship winner.
How apt is it for the Meralco Bolts, who hung their hat on defense throughout the conference, gets the win of a great defensive play, denying everything and forcing another tough look for San Miguel to win their first ever title.
It was straight though, the three by Junmar. It looked good when he left his hands, but a lot of emotions here from the Meralco Bolts winning their first title. Guys like Cliff Hodge, who is such a hard worker. These guys deserve to be champions. Chris Newsom, Anjo Karam, they've been with this franchise for so long. Alain Maliksi bringing over his championship experience and becoming a big-time shooter in the clutch here for Meralco.
Chris Newsom celebrating with the Meralco faithful. What a leader he's been for the